What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Horizon Forbidden West. In the last episode, we managed to recover the last of the Delver's trinkets, which leads us to the final step of the Delver's Drove. We have some hints on as to where to go, and to start, we're going to want to head down to the Delver's Camp, which is something that we discovered a little while ago. A lot of dead oss are on there, but it also kind of doubles as a shelter, so we're going to go straight to it first. But before I get there, I want to draw your attention to a couple things. Now, between episodes, I actually went back to the mainland for a bit and got myself a bunch of green shine. Now, green shine as a whole is actually really hard to find if you're not actively looking for it, especially the most expensive green shine, which is green shine slabs. Now, I am not about to sit here and make a comprehensive guide as to where every single green shine slab is in the game. That would be a huge waste of my time. It wouldn't even really be all that simple or easy to make. And on top of that, you're probably just better off finding a community guide online, because the community has had to pool its efforts together to make a guide on all of that stuff, because they are all over the place and not in very obvious locations. Sometimes they just sit on a mountain peak. Other times they're just under a bus. They're just in weird places, and you never know where you're going to find it. So I went back and got a ton of green shine slabs, and I used them to continue to upgrade a bunch of weapons. Now, hilariously enough, I fully upgraded Globlast Sharpshot Bow, which had not been upgraded for the longest time, only to replace it with Forge Fall, which I got to level 2 and is still a whole lot better. Now, we don't have our Tear Blast arrows anymore, which is kind of unfortunate, but I'm sort of okay with this because of the insane amount of plasma damage and tear damage that I am already able to do with this thing. On top of that, I also spent a lot of Brimshine on some of these coils. We got some elite coils that you can buy from the hunter, such as Elite Overdraw. I think we already had Elite Overdraw, but Elite Critical Hits is one we were able to get. We were also able to get some elite like instant drench chances, and we also, I think, got like there was an instant burning one that I got at some point too. For last argument, got elite knockdown. A lot of these really nice weapon coils that puts us out to having all legendary weapons except for the lightning hunter bow, and that is really only for type coverage that we have access to more shock. Pretty much our only access to shock, and then also Purge Water Hunter arrows, which I do have Purge Water bombs, but these are advanced, and they also are pretty much just as good. So yeah, that's really the only non-legendary thing I have. I got the Sun Scourge, Emperor's Reign, Skyhammer, Last Argument, and Forge Fall. So I am pretty happy with everything that I have. So let's continue to head on down here. We're going to get the Delver's Trove done to start off this episode, and then we're going to go after the rest of those aerial captures.
Delver's Camp. Our treasure trove should be somewhere around here. I better double check the directions.
Okay, let's go into our errands, and we're going to take a look at this. Follow Delver's directions. The directions of a lost Ostrom delving crew. On the east edge of the isle at our camp you shall begin. Turn your gaze to the cliff and ascend to its crest. There you shall find a place to think and take a drink. This is the cliff. Looks like it's straight ahead. Now, we could swim to it, but I would rather just use this guy to carry me up. So why don't you do that for me, Water Wing? And all the way up here. Now, when it says the apex, you might be tempted to walk all the way up to the top, but that is not what it is talking about by take a drink. In fact, if we look around, there's a pool right here. So let's take a look at this really quickly and go back to our errands and continue reading. Follow where it runs to where waters meet. Then between twin palms must you stand. So let's do that. Let's follow this all the way to where waters meet. We got a little river here. So if we head all the way down through it, you will notice this river just continues all the way down until it reaches the ocean. And what's this? Hold on, we have two palms next to each other. Let's stand between them.
Twin palm trees. I think I'm on the right track.
Yes, we are. All right, let's continue. You know that because she actually says something. Walk 20 paces north, then turn once more and on towards where the sun rises from the shore. Cross the water till boots again touch sand, and at last find our treasured prize. Between two patches of grass, red as blood, hidden from all prying eyes. 20 paces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's turn right. Walk across until boots again touch sand. Now, you might immediately think that it's going to be this one, and no, it's not. It's actually this one over here. I know. The 20 paces thing makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, but no, it's instead right here. We go up to this and recover. I like how it also snaps Aloy into place. for digging that up. But there we go. Here's our reward. Let's pry this thing open. Haven't done that in a while. What do we got?
The Delver's Trove.
Wow.
Nice haul of brimshine.
15 brimshine and a bunch of treasures, as well as elite valor.
So, finders keepers.
Let's take it all. Fight. Now I'm back up to 16 brimshine again, which is awesome to get a bunch of weapons that I'll never buy. And also the one piece of armor that I'll also never buy because I absolutely don't need it. I did buy the Quen Marine off screen as well, although I probably should equip that. I don't know. I'll find a time to equip that a little bit later. So let's go. Yeah, let's go into our coils and let's take a look at this new one, Elite Valor. Increases Valor Surge Master, Valor on Impact, and low health defense by 1 level. Well, guess what? Of course I'm going to actually equip that thing. Are you kidding me? In fact, for the longest time, I was refusing to change any of that because I liked having the Valor boost. Well, guess what? We literally have that now. That's freaking awesome. Elite Valor is great. Also, one other thing I want to rectify. I know I was trying to go with the Machine Master a few episodes ago. I just cannot get this to work this late in the game anymore. This is definitely something I should have done much earlier on in the game, but right now it absolutely does me no good whatsoever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade Stealth Stalker a little bit, make that a little bit stronger. There we go. We also have Radial Blast here. What's the other one? I have to do Berserk Blast. So we can get that one as well, but then I'm going to go back to equipping Radial Blast. So boom, there we go. Back to my favorite. And also we got some more skill points out of that. So that's pretty nice too. So we are done with the Delver's Trove. Now I want to point something out really quickly here as I head over this way. In all my opening up the map, I actually found another devotee outpost, and I neglected to actually take this thing down because it was off screen, and at that point I was like, I'm going to just be going back anyway. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this. We're going to fly on over here. We're going to take this thing out. I'm also going to set that as an active quest for the time being, just so that it's not trying to take me all the way back to the mainland. And we're going to take care of this because for the remainder of this episode, we're going to get rid of these devotees, and then we're going to go after the last of the aerial captures, just like how in the last episode, we went after the last of the Delver's trinkets. We will, in the next episode, then work on side questing in the burial grounds and also talking to Otosu, and then we can move on from there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, actually, one of the aerial captures is actually pretty close to here. So I'm going to kind of fly in this general direction. Oh, yep. Literally found it. Beautiful. So why don't we do this first? Let's glide on down. I think this is the northeast one, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look at it. Also, there is a treasure box there.
Flight path should be nearby, along with his data.
Okay, there we go. Let's open up our quest menu, and actually let's select that so we have our starting coordinates. How far away are they exactly? Not too far. Not too far. Nothing like that one that had us fly over Pangea. That wasn't anywhere near its transmitter. I don't even know why those two were even remotely related. Let's head on over here. Ignore the roller back. I'm sure they won't ignore us, but I don't really think there's much they can do to us anyway from here. So let's just fly on through the ring and get this thing started. So off we go. And after this, I believe we only have 2 more aerial captures to do. So that should be pretty easily finished in this episode. We're getting close, guys. We're really, really getting close. I swear. I'm not even going to bother picking up that cargo crate. Like, they're nice, but it's not that worth it to get that. So looks like our first data point is coming up right here. So let's listen to that.
Today's recon went past Griffin, or Heaven Sent HQ, former HQ, whatever. It's been shuttered for months. I remember when it was still an observatory. Pasha and I went the weekend before the Walter Laundry takeover. I bet Laundry's just fine right now, in a bunker somewhere, or snobbing it up in space like Far Zenith.
You would be correct about that, ma'am. You know, sometimes they're really good at making the data points flow into one another. Other times there's these really big breaks before you're able to make the flight path.
One thing the rich do right, they always have their backup plans. So I took a page out of their book. I swiped some black boxes from scrapped birds, a few emergency radios, hacked together a timed trigger. If I'm KIA or Discovery, discovered and silenced, this story will be sent out across every SOS channel we've got.
I guess that's a plan. If you want to be heard, that's the way to do it. Almost there. I can see the eye up in the sky, but I don't want to deviate from the path too much. I think it's pretty darn strict about where exactly you're supposed to go. I mean, you can go above it a little bit, but...
One way or another, I'll make sure the truth gets out there.
She sure was determined. So what happened?
I guess we don't know yet. We got a couple more aerial captures to go after, and then I don't know, maybe possibly a conclusive story at the end. I suppose we'll find out. But for now, let's take care of that devotee outpost and head all the way down here. And I'm gonna actually try not to flap so much because honestly, these things go just about the same speed if you just glide. I mean, it's a little faster if you hold the button down, but it's really not that much faster. And I know people get pretty sick of that noise. I just love the little chirps and sounds that the water wings make. They're so cute. Like, oh, I love that noise. I don't know why I love it so much. I know people hate it so much, but I don't get it. I think they're so cute. They're so adorable. And it's got so much personality to it. So let's just avoid these sky drifters here. Just kind of glide all the way over. So most of these devotee outposts haven't had a whole lot of devotees in them. I'm going to try to drop down into some red grass here. I wonder if we're going to climb this thing, though. Be worth flying to the top of it to see if there's anything of value on it. For now, oh gosh, I can't get too close. Quickly. There we go. I don't think... was I noticed? I was. Okay, well, hold on. We have a problem. Just a second. Here, have that. I missed my shot. Oh gosh, there goes the Deathbringer gun. No, you stop that right now, sir. Ooh, there we go. Okay, we're going to try to knock your helmet off now with our new bow by shooting you in the shoulder pad, apparently. And doing it again so I can knock that shoulder pad off. Oh, come on. Can I hit every single thing but that? Ow! What? What was that? What did all that damage? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Why are you here? No, go away, Sunwing. You are not supposed to be involved in this. Come on, you are really making this hard for me, you piece of crap. Well, at least that did some damage to him. Come on, come on, come on. Kill him. I know he's in berserk mode, but I need him to die. Oh, man, I'm a little late on knocking this helmet off. You know what? I'm just going to shoot him where he is vulnerable. There we go. I mean, I only hit armor pieces that entire time, but you suck. Yeah, that's right. That's what you get. Don't move. Goodbye. That is what you deserve, frickin' Sunwing. Okay, now we got these guys here. So let's go one at a time. Try to get you in the helmet. Thank you. And then try to... I almost got that on the same slide. That would have been pretty great. What's up, dude? Okay, hold on. We got our... Don't be shooting at my water wing. You piece of crap. Hold on. Do not do that. That is what you... Oh, I killed both of them. Okay, I think we're good.
Dangerous MSP tests have ruined enough Quinn lives.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because of all these guys are brainwashed. Where is my mount? How are you? Hey, no. Well, I wanted you to land because I wanted to see how you're doing. Maybe I can get you to land somewhere because they were shooting at you with a Deathbringer gun. That couldn't have been good for your health. That's a moderate supply cache. Okay. I just want to check up on top of this building. Is this scroll anything? Let's take a look. A bloodstained roll apartment covered in hasty spirit notes. For weeks now, nothing but burning hot rage rising inside me. Every sound is under my skin, bright and glaring. Make it stop! If anyone gives me one more damned look, I will end them. Sick of them bossing me around, telling me what to do. Go there, be quiet, do this. I answer only to Walter. All of it, the noise, the rain, the leaves, the damn birds screeching, the constant chatter. I need to make them shut up. Woke up knuckles covered in blood, not mine. Walter, where are you? What is happening to me? What an edgelord. Goodness, dude. Calm down. I'm glad he's dead. I mean, I know that this was like torture for them or whatever, but geez. Absolutely unhinged. Anyway, what the heck is... Oh, that Sunwing is like eating the other Sunwing. That's kind of funny. Okay, I wanted to see, is there anything of value on top of this? You would think so. but it doesn't really look like it. Huh. Well, that's very strange. All right, well, that's going to probably be it for that. Now we need to go take down the other 2 aerial captures. So our next one is actually going to take us almost directly north of this tower, right by, actually, where this other devotee outpost was that we, the one that I actually got killed at a couple of episodes ago. That was interesting. No, we're going to be going back to that same devotee outpost because that's actually where the signal was. I'm just going to have to track it down once I get in the area. So let's head all the way up this way. And I'm only flapping because I'm trying to climb the entire time. We're almost there. And then we should be able to track down a signal here somewhat soon. So it's in the vicinity somewhat. There you are, right over there. So let's go take a look. Aerial capture north. It's just above where the devotees are at. So let's drop it down just for a moment so I can examine this thing really quickly. Thank you. Is there anything else here? Nope, just the improvised transmitter.
One of those improvised transmitters. Following its flight path should repair the data on it.
I would assume. Now come back up here, please. Whoa! Where are you going? Where are you going, Water Wing? Come here. I said come here. Okay, now let me try to reset that in my quests. And we can fly to the right spot for it, which actually it's just right here. Okay, that's actually really, really easy. All right, follow that. And off we go. See what we can find. Again, I don't need to be flapping the whole way when I do this. Just kind of hold steady on the path. We'll eventually get there. Gosh, I love the Water Wing so much. It's so cute. Down we go. By the way, something I want to explain really quickly, although I'm sure we're going to get interrupted here in a second. So level 60 is the level cap. I don't think I actually showed this in the game. It is the level cap. And hold on, we got a little data point.
William Barnett, Recon Squad 21 West. We passed the old refugee center at Capitol Records. Of course, if you were fit to fight, it was more of a conscription facility, tearing families apart. Doesn't matter anymore. Building's a wreck now, devoured by the swarm. Not like USRC will ever let the public know that.
But anyway, so yeah, as far as leveling is concerned, 60 is the cap, but we're continuing to get experience because there are legacy levels, basically levels that just are like, hey, you're really good, and continue to level up and are getting a lot of experience. So that's why you see the experience bar still going up.
Not an Operation Enduring bullshit.
Yeah, you would think. Also, I don't think those burrowers are going to be able to do anything to me unless they are somehow really accurate with rocks. So, let's continue going down. We're almost there. In fact, it looks like we're probably going to end up looking at that tower of devotees we just took down. Probably. Let's have a look.
Everywhere will be like this. It's inevitable. How many would willingly fight for a hopeless cause if they knew the truth?
Those last months must have been awful.
Oh, yeah. They definitely were, Aloy. They definitely were.
Signal. Looks like there's one more recording to find.
One more, except for this one's actually not close to here, but it looks like they're going to tell us where it is anyway. Now, I'm pretty sure that last transmitter is actually... Oh, yeah, it's like way over here. I guess we can just fly straight to the starting coordinates and get this done. I'm going to kind of fly past this Water Wing site just to pick it up, and then we'll head straight on over that way. There they are. Look at all these guys. There's so many of them. Burrowers are cute, too. I love them. There's some really cute machines in this game, gotta say. I wish I could keep them as pets, but so many of them are so hostile. I mean, I guess technically you can override them all, but oh, what the heck was going on with that texture there? That was very strange. I don't think I've ever seen that before in this game. Maybe I haven't been paying attention, but that seemed a little out of the ordinary. Anyways, you can go back and try to catch that. I'm not really gonna point that out any more than I already did. But up we go and over this. Oh, the Slaughter Spine. That's right. We need to fight that Slaughter Spine in Thunderjaw at some point. This one seems to be right in the middle of the big area. Actually, that's the slaughter spine that's all on its own, I think. I might be thinking of a different site. Let's go over the bile gut. I would really rather not pick this fight. Especially with, look at the claw striders involved. That would make that a pain in the neck. All the way over here. Here we go. Looks like we got to go down a ways, and we also want to circle around here because it's really gonna take us probably right past the bile gut, isn't it?
I've had quite the night. The second I got to base, they grabbed me. I came to with a lamp in my face. A pair of angry old men. They knew what I'd been up to. My local drives were destroyed. They didn't know how to get to my backups.
Well, this already seems like it's a bad start for her little story. I suppose we'll find out more in a second.
That's when I realized they were scared. My fail-safe countdown had already started. Their time was running out. So they brought in their last resort. Some scientist named Elizabeth Sobek. She looked tired. But she laid out the truth. No sugar-coated bullshit. And I was right.
I don't think Elizabeth really would ever sugarcoat things. She doesn't seem like the type. Alright, we're getting there. Last one.
There's no super weapon. We're all going to die. But there is a future. A hope that this was all for something. If Zero Dawn succeeds. If enduring victory can buy Sobek enough time. So here I am, piloting a vert out past the front. I can't erase all my backups, but I can at least make sure they were never broadcast. A suicide mission for the cause. Wish Pasha could see me now.
All the way to the top.
The men and women out there won't ever know what they're really fighting for. But the truth is, we are fighting for the future. Even if that future is not for us. See you soon, Pasha.
Elizabeth gave her hope. Because of that, she kept Zero Dawn's secret. Enduring victory held together to the end.
Well, I guess that's probably for the best. But there it is, our last aerial capture repaired. We are done. We get some experience out of that and some skill points, but not really much else. So now, I suppose that is going to be... I mean, it's about it for this episode, but let's at least go back to the main area, and let's talk to Otosu and see the end of this. If you remember correctly, we did send Lon back to Otosu, and he was pretty ungrateful for our help, but hopefully at the very least Otosu can talk a little bit of sense into him. So we'll finish up that quest, and then we'll worry about the Burial Grounds quest in the next episode. So let me just drop, and I'll let you kind of circle overhead as I make my way down.
Better wait at the campfire for that fine soldier.
Oh, this is not where I want to be. Sorry, I'm at literally the wrong place. I apologize. We want to be in his wake, which is really close to here. Hold on. But I think it's up above, isn't it? Shoot. Oh, no. Is it above? Just a second. Where are you at? Oh, I can't call you in this location. That sucks. Hold on a second. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I fixed my positioning. He's over here. All the way up this way. Looks like everybody made it. There's a lot more people here now.
We'll create it for ourselves.
Aloy, thanks again for the rescue. But I wanted to warn you. We did a count, and not all of Seth and Pyrrhic's thugs are accounted for. There's more of them out there.
Don't worry. I've already cleared out other outposts in the area.
Good. But still, be careful. Others might be on the road, and they'll be out for your blood.
How are Lon and Otosu?
You haven't offered any real proof. Walter might still come back for us. If he was going to, wouldn't he have come already? I'll be back in a minute. Okay?
You weren't entirely honest with me.
I know. I was afraid that if you knew that Lon went with Pyrrhic willingly, you wouldn't go after him.
Your heart might have been in the right place, but it was manipulative. Laundress kind of thinking.
I'm sorry. How can I make it up to you?
Keep taking care of Lon. And any others that need it. I'm guessing he's not the only one who's still caught up in Laundra's lies.
You're right about that. A bunch are still in denial. And once our shipmates here, the ones we left behind for Walter, realized that they had been abandoned willingly, well, the reception has been a bit cold.
Then you two have your work cut out for you. Find a way to bridge the gap.
That won't be easy.
We'll help each other.
You think he'll ever snap out of it?
I do. He just needs to feel loved. And it has to be real.
You can reach him. I know you can.
Just manipulate him too. I kid, of course. I don't really actually mean that. Ladies and gentlemen,
I hope those two can work it out.
that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Horizon Forbidden West. Thank you all so very much for watching. In the next episode, we are going to finally finish the Splinter Within, I promise. Should be the last quest. There you see we get a ghost level up there. This should be the last quest that we have to do here in the Forbidden West. After that, we are, sorry, not in the Forbidden West, but in the Burning Shores. After that, we're actually going to head back to the Forbidden West because we have a couple of things left untouched there that I still want to do. Not a lot, just a little bit, but man, we are so close, guys. We're so close. Basically, the gist of what we're going to be doing for this, and I've kind of narrowed it down. We're going to take care of the rest of those gauntlet runs. I know. It's probably the thing I was dreading the most in the game, even more than the machine strike in the arena, but I'm going to finish the gauntlet runs, and there's a reason why. Because I completely forgot about the story importance of the gauntlet runs, and there is something I do want to show in that is definitely worth seeing. Definitely worth seeing if we look at the $0 Let's Play. The arena is just for gear, and it's a bunch of gear I don't need, so I'm just not even going to bother with it. Machine strike. Let's talk about that for a second. I'm going to probably come back to Machine Strike completely separate from this Let's Play. I might just include a big episode where we take care of all the rest of them, but it'll just happen at another time when I'm willing to sit down and just take out every single possible Machine Strike opponent across this entire game. It'd be a lot of work. I'll probably even just post-commentate it, or maybe not even commentate it at all. Just as a big collage episode. It'll be separate from this Let's Play. I'm not going to upload it within the time frame of these episodes. It'll just be its own thing. So after this, we're going to take care of the Splinter Within. We're going to go back to the Forbidden West. There's a couple more things I want to do there. And once that's done, we can finally wrap this game up, and we can finally wrap the Burning Shores up. So with all of that said, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.